Hi, I'm Jeff Comstock, and I lead the group that develops our Dynamics 365 customer service product here at Microsoft.
And I'm Bryan Belmont. I lead our global support organization, including consumer, commercial, and partner support here at Microsoft.
Together, we're excited to talk with you about how we can help transform your support experience and exceed your customer expectations. Here's the agenda for our time together. First, we'll look at the challenges we all face in the marketplace when it comes to delivering great customer service. Then, we'll examine Microsoft's approach to address those challenges. Next, Bryan will dive into Microsoft's own journey of transformation and share what we've learned along the way. And finally, we'll wrap up with some thoughts on where we go next. Customer service is at the core of customer experience. Depending on the service they receive, customers will either become loyal lifetime customers or they will leave your business for good. Even one instance of poor service is enough for them to take their business elsewhere. However, when customer service is done well, the impact on the business can be significant. Studies have shown that market share can grow by 180% for companies that are customer obsessed. And according to a recent Forrester study, organizations that empower agents to solve problems on first contact could see an incremental $7 billion in revenue. Unfortunately, many service teams are not equipped or ready to make that sort of positive impact. Let's look at some statistics. 53% of contact center leaders lack information needed to help agents better understand customer context. Less than 10% of contact center agents reach proficiency within their first 2 months. And the top priority for contact center leaders is to reduce operating costs and boost productivity. So how does that impact your business? Customers are frustrated when they can't connect quickly and access 24/7 support. Agents can't keep pace with manual tools and systems, leading to reduced productivity and long case resolution time. Supervisors are struggling with limited visibility to KPIs and metrics needed to optimize operations. Plus, reactive decision-making and multi-vendor system complexities lead to high operational costs. Bryan, I know Microsoft has faced many of these challenges as our support organization has evolved over the years. Can you share the story about our journey?
Thanks, Jeff. It's great to be with you. I'm fortunate to lead an extraordinary team of technical experts who are deeply committed to the success of our customers and partners. Let's start out with a bit of fun fact. Did you know that Microsoft has one of the largest support teams in the world? In customer service and support, often referred to as CSS, we built an organization of tens of thousands of agents serving over 1 billion customers, spanning 92 contact centers in 120 countries and supporting customers in close to 50 languages. Our reach extends from global enterprises to millions of small and medium businesses as well as consumers. We have iconic brands like Dynamics 365, Xbox, Azure, Office, and Teams. Now let's consider the sheer scale of interactions between our agents and customers annually. Over 145 million interactions encompassing voice calls, emails, and chats. What's even more remarkable, all of this is orchestrated by a single incident management system. However, it's important to note that this wasn't a swift 1 month, 6 month, or even 1 year transformation that I'm going to share. It's a journey spanning several years. Our support stack is unique. We assist customers across all our solutions, eliminating the need for them to juggle multiple companies for different services. We can provide value in ways no one else can, but our size and complexity also introduce our own set of challenges, particularly in maintaining a seamless customer experience. It's also important to note, our workforce is a blend of both full-time employees, or FTEs, and support engineers from some great partner companies who help us support our global customer base, and this contributes to the complexities of managing the agent experience. We needed to make it easier for our engineers to collaborate across solutions and customer types. As Microsoft's technologies continued to advance, and as cloud computing grew quickly, helping customers meet their needs and providing added value through quickly solving support issues increased in complexity, especially as customers utilized our cloud platforms in different ways. To keep up with our customers' technology needs, agility and continuous innovation are deeply ingrained within CSS. Given our commitment to continuous improvement, incorporating new work methodologies, enhancing skills, providing training, or refining onboarding procedures is a constant but challenging task, especially considering the extensive scale at which we provide support. At the start of our digital transformation journey, we faced a tough situation. We had different systems and had to manage roughly 500 vendors and tools. This complexity made things really tricky. Multiple technologies and ways of doing things. This added to the difficulty of delivering a smooth and consistent experience to our customers. We needed to find a way to simplify and align. We wanted to bring everything together under one technology system to make things consistent for us and our customers. We needed to make sure our customers had a consistent experience no matter how they engaged across Microsoft for support. So Jeff, we had quite a complex technological landscape here, but I know you and the team have been working over the years to help us streamline and modernize all of this. Can you walk us through a bit of that timeline?
Yeah, it's definitely been a journey, Bryan. We've been doing a lot to improve our support environment over the past several years. In 2019, we had 16 different case management tools, which obviously was not ideal. We also had relatively poor collaboration across our different lines of business. Then in 2020, we started the journey to unify all our internal tools and systems into a single customer care platform built on Dynamics 365 customer service. In 2021, we focused on building Microsoft Teams integration deep into the overall Dynamics product experience. This enabled our agents to have much better collaboration around complex, long-running technical cases, bringing in subject matter experts from outside the contact center. We learned a lot from this process that now all of our customers can use with our embedded Teams chat and swarming capability, which all is available today. In 2022, we began expanding the use of AI, including our intelligent unified routing system, to help match customers to the right agent. We also expanded our use of Power Virtual Agent chatbots to increase self-service. And now, in 2023, we've been focused on our new generative AI-powered Copilot features to further help our agents deliver even better service to our customers. We'll discuss Copilot in a bit more detail in a moment. But before we do that, Bryan, can you let us know some of the benefits you and your team have seen as we've navigated this journey together?
Absolutely, Jeff. It's been game-changing. With Dynamics 365 customer service, all of our teams now operate on a single platform. This not only enhances the support experience by making it more consistent and seamless, but it provides the connectivity that allows us to meet customers where, when, and how they prefer and want us to support them. It's increased productivity and efficiency. Looking at some of the specific results we've seen so far, we've experienced a 32% increase in self-service usage. There's been a 20% decrease in misroutes, getting a customer to the right agent the first time and enhancing operational efficiency. First call resolution rates have risen by 31%, and our customer satisfaction score has increased by 12%. As one of the largest users of Dynamics 365 for customer service in the world, we think of ourselves as customer zero for Microsoft, improving the product for ourselves and, most importantly, for all of you, our customers. It's really gratifying to see those results, and I know there are a lot of amazing things on the horizon. As you look into the future, Jeff, what sort of things do you see coming next?
Well, looking ahead, we see 3 big innovations on the horizon, all built on a generative AI-powered platform that leverage the conversational and transactional data generated by our all-in-one customer service solution. First, customer journeys will become more dynamic, adaptable, proactive, and personalized, all fueled by generative AI. It all starts with the big improvements that can be achieved in determining customer intent with AI-powered front doors such as bots and IVRs, which in turn will drive the next level of self-service containment, routing, and next best actions. Second, knowledge management will start to become more autonomous, built on a continuous feedback loop enabled by generative AI. We already tap into various knowledge sources to help agents quickly answer complex questions and even compose responses. As we look ahead, we'll begin to incorporate conversational data, including signals from the best agents who cover specific topics. That conversational data will be used to create new and updated knowledge for the organization. Ultimately, generative AI will be key in powering that flywheel for understanding, harvesting, and delivering knowledge that assists agents and customers alike. And third, we are building copilots for all roles, and we're already building them to work collaboratively together. For example, generative AI can help both agents and supervisors, summarizing agent performance for the supervisor, who can in turn receive recommended potential learning opportunities for the agents. Think about this as part of next-generation workforce management, all powered by generative AI.
That is really exciting, Jeff. AI is revolutionizing the way we provide support, and it's not stopping anytime soon. As these innovations become reality, redefining our metrics for success becomes essential. The landscape of our customer support is evolving. In addition to traditional metrics like average handle time, first contact resolution, or the number of cases closed, we can now also focus on relationship building and creating lifelong customers as our customers push the limit of the amazing things they can do with Microsoft technologies. By strategically using AI tools like Copilot and Dynamics 365 Customer Service, our team can reduce the amount of administrative tasks and zero in on solving the complex challenges our customers face. That's where their expertise truly makes a difference. Our journey will continue with Copilot as we migrate to our own Microsoft-powered voice channel capabilities. We also plan to implement nuanced biometric authentication to help prevent fraud and boost agent productivity as customers quickly and easily authenticate using their voice as their password before they even begin talking with an agent. We've been talking a lot about Copilot, but it occurs to me that some of our audience might not be familiar with Copilot. Jeff, can you tell us a bit more about it?
Absolutely. Microsoft has a company-wide focus on infusing generative AI into every one of our products and services. You've seen evidence of this as we've announced many new capabilities over the last several months, including many copilots. The idea of a copilot started with GitHub, where the copilot assists developers in writing, debugging, documenting, and testing the software that they're building. We soon realized that almost every role in an organization can benefit from having a copilot, not just developers. So we've announced copilots for knowledge workers in Microsoft 365, for low-code and no-code developers in the Power Platform, a copilot for security, and a copilot for Windows. Microsoft was the first organization to introduce generative AI into our ERP and CRM capabilities in Dynamics 365. Dynamics 365 Customer Service is one of the earliest products where we've seen Copilot resonate with customers, including internal customers like the team that Bryan leads. Our first Copilot releases have been focused on helping agents become more productive and efficient. In essence, helping them become super agents. But probably the best way to understand Copilot is to see it in action. So let's roll a video and take a look.
Copilot in Microsoft Dynamics 365 Customer Service transforms the support experience with generative AI. It empowers agents to easily leverage company knowledge sources and quickly generate optimized responses for customers in a single click. Copilot makes agents more productive and helps them deliver better customer experiences. Let's look at an example from Microsoft Azure, which uses Dynamics 365 Customer Service and has thousands of support engineers handling millions of requests every year. Ivan is a support agent at Microsoft. He answers complex customer questions on Azure sent via email. On his agent desktop, he sees the inbox to the left of the screen, and in the center, he can see all of the relevant information and timeline for the case he's working on. He notices an email received from Claudia asking about a configuration issue with their Azure Kubernetes service cluster. Copilot has even summarized the case, including case details and timeline activities like emails, conversations, and notes, so Ivan doesn't have to spend time reading through the case. Usually, responding to this kind of complex issue would take Ivan several minutes. He would spend time searching through multiple knowledge articles, finding the relevant section that connects with the customer's specific issue, and then writing up a response to the customer. Today, he's using Copilot. Copilot expands on the right hand of the screen and helps him draft the perfect reply with just one click using generative AI. He can even provide custom prompts for the most complex cases. Copilot saves him time and helps him deliver high-quality service. Copilot knows all of the context from trusted websites and Azure's internal data, including customer name and relevant knowledge articles, so Ivan doesn't have to spend time searching or typing. Now, he just has to review the response. The draft looks great, and with one click, he copies it into the email editor and sends it out, feeling confident that his customer is receiving the prompt, friendly service they deserve. Soon after, Ivan sees an incoming call from another customer, Diane. The call appears on the left side of his screen. In the middle, he has the relevant information for his customer, and on the right, Copilot's ready to help him. Copilot has already summarized the conversation between Diane and the bot, so Ivan can get a jump start on the conversation without having to read through the whole transcript, saving him valuable time. Rather than searching on his own, he turns to Copilot for help, which uses generative AI to surface the latest information that's typically found across Azure's vast set of internal documents, including previously resolved case notes and published knowledge articles. Having already saved time researching, Ivan is able to follow up quickly with the customer to gather the right details needed to investigate. With the error code in hand, he checks in with Copilot one more time. Copilot drafts a response that he can review and share. It appears the document which Copilot used to formulate this response is the right one, but Ivan knows he can always click through to the source links to verify or make any edits to the response if he needs to. Satisfied, he decides to send it to the customer. This interaction shows the true power of Copilot. Even as a new support agent, Ivan feels empowered with the knowledge of his entire organization to resolve issues quickly. These are just a few examples of how Copilot in Microsoft Dynamics 365 customer service transforms agent productivity and customer experience across all engagement channels. With such empowering innovations, organizations can feel assured that they're earning customers for life.
The video highlights just one of many real-world use cases where Copilot is making an impact. Our teams are constantly reporting positive changes and feeling more empowered in their roles. Although we're early in this journey, our previous investments in an integrated platform position us to scale faster than anyone else. In particular, I love a quote I heard from one of our engineers who said Copilot helps take tasks which used to take him 30 to 45 minutes, and he can now finish in 5 to 10 minutes. Here are a few of the results we've seen based on a recent study of our internal use of Copilot in Dynamics 365 customer service. Among Microsoft's commercial business support engineers, the study found that in one support business, 10% of cases that normally require collaboration with peers were resolved independently. This means fewer customers had to experience being put on hold. Copilot has been particularly effective in helping newer agents who don't have years of experience or institutional knowledge get up to speed and find relevant information more quickly. Specifically, for low-severity chat cases in one area of our commercial support business, we observed a 12% reduction in average handle time, the time actively spent on resolving customer cases. Another challenge in customer service operations is maintaining a high-quality knowledge base. The documents, procedures, manuals, frequently asked questions, and other resources agents need to pull from to help address customers' inquiries. Our study found that Copilot led to improved agent productivity when configured knowledge sources were organized and had up-to-date content. Cleaning up out-of-date articles, fixing broken links, and verifying knowledge sources helped Copilot produce an improved average handle time in some areas of 12 to 16%. We're excited about these early results and are actively looking at other potential impacts, such as the effect of active updating of knowledge management and documentation within Copilot and how that can impact average handling time of a case. Jeff, what are your recommendations on how people can get started on their own transformational journeys so they can start seeing benefits just like these?
Thanks, Bryan. We believe the power of generative AI integrated into customer service and contact center solutions like Dynamics 365 will change the way we support and care for our customers. And it will change the way you support your customers. This is a once-in-a-generation change that will make the entire customer support experience better for your customers, for your agents, and for you as a leader. We recommend you start your own journey as quickly as possible. No one wants their organization to be left behind as this generational change happens across every industry. So how do you get started? Here are 3 steps you can take. Learn more about our solutions on the Dynamics 365 customer service webpage, or take a guided tour of how everything works. And consider trying it yourself for a free 30-day trial.
Thank you for joining us today to discuss how we've been transforming Microsoft's own support organization and how you can help your customers do the same. And for all of you that joined us today or are watching on demand later, thank you for watching. We look forward to helping you exceed your customers' expectations by delivering amazing customer service.